We're in.
We're in. We're rolling. We're getting set up here.
I'm trying to rolly for us.
Doing a little rolly. Do we want to burn while you roll? Can you multitask? I
believe I can multitask.
We're going to put it to the test.
Because I do also want to get a cup of coffee to get...
yeah.
We're just trying to get comfortable.
We'll get comfortable, settle in. We'll get a little smoke rolling.
Because, Jake, like I said, I just watched another Marvel movie on the list.
Yeah, I cut you off earlier. I didn't want to spoil it. I'm ready to be shocked at what the next wise choice was to use your time with.
I watched Quantumania, Jake.
You continue to make poor choices. There are some better movies on that list. I probably would have even suggested going back and watching Guardians 3 again.
I honestly, I do have it on my list to rewatch Guardians 3. But no, I am watching these in the Rotten Tomatoes worst to best order.
So you do have a process.
I am. There's a method to the madness. Yes. And honestly, I don't think Quantumania deserves the hate. Quantumania made me giggle too much. And look, that is all I want in a movie. That's all I want in a movie, man. I want to escape and have a fun time. And Quantumania delivered in that.
I guess.
But here's the nerd in me.
Here's the hook.
We're gonna do MODOK that.
Thank you. We're gonna do MODOK.
What?
Talk about dirty, man.
That was
so
cool.
Bad.
That was not cool.
That was so terrible.
And that's what I mean. It made me giggle so much. It was so goofy. I loved it for that, but it was so eye-rolly at times.
Very.
It was. I say, as a movie, it's a 9 out of 10. Could have been better, but if you want to spend some time, popcorn, hang out with friends, maybe a drink, depending on the theater you're at, good choice. You're gonna have some fun. But a little nerd boy who wants to go see nerdy things, you're gonna be mad.
Very.
You're gonna be pretty mad.
Very. Kang the Conqueror, spoiler alert, is defeated by Ant-Man.
Don't you even get me started on Kang.
Come on. What should have been Kang Prime? Get out of here. I did a little marveling myself this week.
Ooh.
Got a little bit of the
fandom
going on. Shout out New Rock Stars.
Drop to T.
Daredevil, Born Again dropped this week. The first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Have you watched? I'm guessing not.
I have. I've been watching Invincible.
Oh, see, I'm able to watch Daredevil and not Invincible at the moment. I gotta that later.
Fair.
But wow. Yeah.
Go on.
So the first 15 minutes of Daredevil Born Again is probably the best Marvel content that's been put out in arguably the last 4 years.
Okay.
Just the first 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then add on all the reshoots and copy and paste and splice together work that they did to get that where it needed to be. Phenomenal storytelling.
Okay. So
really, really good.
Put it on the list.
Definitely put it on the list. Marvel Rivals, any updates? It looks like you've probably been working too much to play video games this week.
Okay, look, here's the fucking problem, bro. I'm trying to be competitive and I'm trying to be good. It turns out you don't have to be good to be good in Marvel Rivals, and that's a problem in its own. But it's still hard to be good at all. And it turns out I went down a rank, and then I went up a rank in the same night. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm a zero sum. But then, like, 2 nights in a row, I end up dropping and staying at a lower rank. I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna reach the next. I'm never gonna reach gold, bro. I'm a silver forever. I'm 5'10" silver. Is that steel?
So you should be like a surfer, right? Since you're silver.
Marvel, get on it. I want Silver Surfer sprays, because that's what you get for doing like overall game things. It's like, oh, you healed 1,000 health.
So is this like a GTA game mode? Like you go off on side missions?
No, not at all. Not at all. More of like,
I've got an amazing side mission story that happened in real life. Ooh. We'll have to get to that some point.
Let me stop boring you on. Because no. Like, it'll be to also get you to play. It's things to get you to play the game, and so it'll be like play and do damage with these specific characters. Like play as Venom, Penny Parker, Spider-Man.
So, of course, they're trying to get playtime for those specific characters that are probably not as likely to be played given their status in the...
There's that, or also just to get you to try them out. Because otherwise, you definitely could end up playing as the same character forever.
Right.
Like, you find the one-trick pony, as it's called. Like...
That's some shit I would do.
Yo.
Give me Iron Man and let's fucking roll.
Look, Iron Man?
Look, this is my mouse for my laptop. So let's go.
Iron Man's pretty badass, dude. He's got a team up with the Incredible Hulk. So, like, he's got laser and blasts. His laser does damage over time. And he's got basically grenade blasts. So you'll do like 20 damage instead of like the 5 per tick. And then you have like a power-up mode. And that power-up mode, if you have the Hulk, you do bonus damage. You do bonus gamma damage.
Does he get to like put like the Hulk Buster on and they like team up?
I wish.
Marvel, get on this.
Get
like,
on it, dude.
Look, Marvel, hire us. We're like, keep us in a small closet. We'll just feed you ideas all day.
We'll sell the game for you, bro. Let us sell the game for you, man. Because like, it's really not that special. You just get.
It's not all that special. He didn't mean that.
Please. No, honestly, compared to other team ups, it's really not that special. Tony just like glows green as well. So he powers up. He gets like extra little whatevers around him, and so you can shoot missiles, and you do more damage.
That sounds more like some Green Lantern shit.
I can show you pictures. We could, Jamie, bring that up. Cause it's just to do bonus damage. Cause the Tony Stark's not that very difficult. Because again, laser, blaster, you can fly fast and shoot missiles, and then you can power up and shoot missiles.
And just to be clear, earlier, Marvel is not hiring some 43-year-old white guy to be promoting their video game or telling them how to sell it. I would probably get more recruited like Call of Duty.
Call of Booty?
Call of Booty. I'm in.
Call of Booty. What's up?
So, what else has been going on this week?
Bro, I've been out doing that day job thing. Been flipping patties,
Ooh,
frying chicken, slicing meat.
the meats. Like Arby's, you got them.
And I got them on time and exactly what you asked.
Get you some coffee, sir.
Oh my
Go
god.
ahead and keep talking.
We just keep yapping, bro. Keta Dacia. Bro, I was starting to have a rough time of it, man. Not so much work, but you know, everything around it. It's like, oh shit, like I gotta go. You know, gotta take care of a kid.
Ooh, that's a little one.
It's like, ooh, I gotta struggle with a kid and a work schedule. That's a lot sometimes. And so I was having a rough day. What? Wednesday? And I was like, God damn, dude, like what else could possibly go wrong today? Dude, my phone fell and crashed.
Oh,
I was like, not my phone.
the phone.
The smartphone front crack.
And I'm assuming you're an Apple guy.
I'm an Android boy.
Oh,
I'm a Samsung guy.
and the screen still let you down, huh?
It died on me.
Oh,
It had,
terrible.
dude, to its point and its advantage, I did drop it several times before thinking it was going to break.
Okay, so you treated it like a cat and thought maybe 10 lives, and no, it only still had 9.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Yeah.
so I was like, oh no, this is the one. And then, of course...
The one that got away.
But thankfully, the amount of money I'm spending at undisclosed ISP, they covered my phone. I got phone insurance.
Wow, really?
So,
Nice.
Yeah, I was able to cover that before going to work yesterday. So that was a nice little feather in my bonnet yesterday.
So are you currently up to date with the latest technologies?
No, actually, it's still my old phone. They just replaced my screen.
Oh, okay.
So I basically have a bad phone because it's not waterproof anymore. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to push it, but I don't know, man. Like, I do have a phone upgrade, but I don't know. It feels like shaking hands with Mephisto.
Oh,
Shaking hands with Mephisto trying to get a new phone.
yeah. I guess you got to catch the right deals. Maybe, I don't know. Those guys are snake oil salesmen. You get a tablet, a watch, and fucking cars and streaming services, and next thing you know, you're like, oh yeah, that all sounds great. Then your bill's like $800. You're like, wait a minute, what happened? How was that?
Boo.
Shake that down in there.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm still rocking the Samsung. I think it's the 23,
Got a Samsung 23?
S23, something like that.
Do you got the Ultra or?
Yeah, the Ultra with the little stylus
Dude,
thing.
the Ultra goes hard. Look, I know first world problems, but if you don't have a stylus for your phone, you're not using your phone to its fullest extent, dude.
I use it more often than I thought I would.
it becomes a notebook. That was my whole joke on stage. I was like, have you guys gotten some of these new notebooks? They come with bone apps. Also an excuse to go into my notebook.
I'll be honest, I use the stylus more to replace my fat ass finger to do the intricate work that, like, to line up videos, when I want to, harm myself and watch my comedy sets back. That is such the hardest thing to do. Oh man, it's so hard. And then you got to listen to it as well so you can get the clips just right or whatever. And I'm no pro by any stretch of the imagination.
No, I'm actually... Look, turns out I'm pretty bad comedy-wise, clip-wise, and recording-wise. And as some others would say, everything-wise. It's because
no judgment here, bro.
Look, dude, like, I honestly, I won't try to save a clip if like, I mean, I was there. The crowd didn't like it. Why am I going to use the clip?
Right.
So, like, until I get good video like that, not really too worried. Got a lot of audio, which is my benefit. But at this point, like, I've forgotten, bro. There's so much.
So you started, you said, in 18?
20.
20.
2020.
2020. So right before COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
I started in 23.
23.
Yeah. Like August 23. It was right after my grandson was born. Yeah. I'm that kind of old. Like, that's why I need this coffee, bro. It doesn't just taste good. It keeps me fucking awake.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Yeah, that's where I started, was 23. So I didn't start, like, really trying to record my sets or even, like, get audio for a while. I did purchase my set from the Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase, and I started... My first two shows were the Detroit House of Comedy for my first 3 minutes, and then my first 5 minutes was the Ann Arbor Showcase. So those were like my first two shows back to back, were like two of the bigger shows in the area. And I probably, unless I went back and watched the video that I got from the showcase, I don't know that I could remember what I said in that
For real. Yeah.
Let alone try to rework, and go back. And that's probably something that I need to focus on moving forward this year, is just going back and trying to rework now that I've got the experience, see how things land a little differently. And kind of just be able to reword. And I found some of my jokes just growing naturally. Yeah. Where, like, I've done longer sets and now I'm growing the bits that I had into, I could almost do a whole 10 on this and then a whole 10 on that.
Yeah.
Where you're able to start filling in those little pieces that you keep coming up with. You can jog off track a little bit and still come back. I guess it's hard for me to actually just, like, sit and write. I actually have to creatively, like, I have to build the birdhouse, but it's going to look like a mailbox. It's going to look like a mailbox first, and then it might look like, like a little tool, tool thing. But we're going to get to birdhouse at some point. But, that's just kind of the way I've got to work it.
Stop it, Jake. I literally explained it to somebody that way. They're like, you're worried about your jokes? Like, what are you worried about? I'm like, they might not like it. They're like, what? What? I'm like, well, it's basically like I'm going out there and I'm building a birdhouse. Like, do you want the birdhouse?
Blind instructions, like...
He's like, but is your birdhouse good? I'm like, I think it is, but do they think it is? He's like... say it with me. I believe in myself. I'm like, is this happening? And pause right there.
We'll see what kind of bird flies into this house.
Exactly. Because, no, I don't want to derail too much. But yes, I have a similar, like workflow, if you will. Where, no, I kind of want to go out there. I want to see what's coming to mind.
Right.
And then afterwards, I'm like, holy shit, so I've said this.
So like a riff and set then. You know, like riff it and then see how it felt and then kind of add it into the set as you go.
Yeah, bring it in. I'm like, oh, I remember this was pretty good and I liked it. It's like, oh, wait, like, so I have a bunch of material talking about this thing. Hold on. Is that like a whole 5-10 minutes? But then, like I say, like, I kind of don't. I don't try to remember my jokes. Like, as you probably know. I'm like, I really like these jokes. I'm going to try to go up and talk about those.
Yeah, I have a hard time remembering word for word and, like, phrase for phrase. But, like I know my jokes pretty much. The main chunk of them, like, beat for beats. Yeah, like, I know the beats I need to be on. And that's where, like, you know, I told you I did Home Slice on Sunday.
Yeah.
With Dave Crumbly, shout out. I'm not doing another comedy show until Tuesday down at Chevy's with Dave again. I hope my timing is still okay. Because even though it's a tight 5-minute set, I feel like sometimes that 5 minutes can still, like, toss you off if you don't, like, if you don't stay in rhythm. So I guess that's kind of also why I find it hard to shut off comedy at home as well. And my wife gets probably sick and tired of my shit at times, but, you know.
Dude, shout out to wives of comedians.
Yes, shout out to wives of comedians, partners, everybody.
You the real one.
You all get tired of our shit, I'm sure.
But trust me, some of this stuff is funny on stage. It's so funny on stage.
100%. I'll get the look. What? And I'm like, trust me, it lands on stage.
It's like, look. Stop asking why it was supposed to be funny. It just wasn't funny to you. Oh, God.
Take the temperature of the room, I guess, right?
No, I love talking shop. But yeah. So you started 23.
I did, yeah. Fall, what is that? Late summer of 23. After I did that, my daughter moved to Texas, so I took a little time off. I was doing that. Came back and just kind of, I didn't start really hitting open mics until December. And that's when I really started, like, really doing, like, the thing was December. I started going to at least 2 open mics every week, you know, all the way through. And then it just kind of rolled from there.
Oh, yeah?
But, yeah, it's something I could always see myself doing. You know, I was always a fan and was always imitating, you know, the Jim Carreys, the Robin Williams, you know, 80s, 90s icons. Yeah, shout out.
No, because honestly, like, I come from a Jim Carrey house. Me and my siblings idolized the 3-4 movies we have of his. I think it was The Mask, The Grinch, Bruce Almighty.
Okay.
And we shouldn't have, but we had Me, Myself, and Irene.
Okay, so my entry point was, you know, I was a Fox family, so we watched In Living Color.
Oh.
So I was a Fire Marshal Bill guy, and then Ace Ventura, so I'm just a few steps in before you. Me, Myself, and Irene, I was already a diehard fan when that came out. So I really love Liar Liar, though.
Liar Liar is great.
Probably one of my favorite Jim Carrey movies that you could just turn on, Stop breaking the law, asshole! It's the best line in the whole fucking movie.
Don't you get me started, dude? Because there was my roommate actually was a giant Adam Sandler fan, and so
Guilty.
Look, I love
that.
Adam
I bought the albums, bro.
Stop it. Like I love me an Adam Sandler movie, but like I grew up on Jim Carrey, and so like I forget where I was going with that one.
Your roommate.
My roommate was putting on a bunch of Adam Sandler. I'm like, I don't get it, man. Like I watch, like it's funny, but I like this is just Jim Carrey movies, bro. Jim Carrey movies are better, dude.
I don't know if better is the right word. I guess. Jim Carrey movies, I feel, were a little more intelligent.
Yeah, they were a little more
where Adam Sandler movies were more just like slapstick, frat boy, piss and fart jokes.
Because then that's the thing too, man. Like,
I mean, he pisses his pants in Billy Madison. You're not cool unless you pee your pants.
It's been a minute since I've watched that one.
If peeing your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Cause I would watch an Adam Sandler movie once, and it'd be the time it comes on like, Fox or TBS maybe. And dude, the Jim Carrey movies, man, like Liar Liar, Cable Guy, dude, Cable Guy. And like you said, man, Ace Ventura. I think I watched 1 and 2.
Okay,
2, aren't they?
So, in some of our conversations, texting back and forth this week, I sent you, since we're getting into movies and breaking this down a little bit, kind of get some interesting thoughts. I gave you some homework to do.
You did.
We talked about how I used to write movie reviews and blogs and stuff like that. Jake's First Take on Blogspot. It actually still happens to be up and functional. Surprise. That's like the last known recordings of my literary work. What did you think?
I was surprised. I was like, holy shit, you were writing movies I was watching as a child.
Age gap.
Yeah.
Age gap relationship.
Oh my. No, that
all legal,
was
all
weird.
legal.
That was weird. I was like, hold on, you watched Transformers 2 the same month I watched it? What? But then I was like, oh wait, but you were my dad in the same row. Because my dad's little story, little Barry story.
Ooh.
We went to go watch movies, and I was like, can I watch Transformers? And my sisters were like, we don't want to watch Transformers. I was like, but I want to watch Transformers. So I don't remember what they were watching, but I went into Transformers, and my dad went in with my mom and sisters, and then came in halfway through. And I think
I got tired of what they were watching.
He was like, let me go make sure that our other kid, who's alone right now, is okay. And he comes in.
And he's like, Michael Bay is blowing shit up. I'm in for this.
What did they call him? The three giant excavator transformer that starts eating the pyramids in the second one.
The Devastator.
Devastator is mid-transformation when my dad sits down. He's like, oh my god.
You picked a good time to come in.
For real! And then he just like comes up and starts eating a pyramid. He's like, oh my god, this movie's badass. I'm like, I mean, it was kind of boring for like 5 minutes.
So he missed the two mouthy robots earlier in the show. Because they get fucked up pretty good during that.
Yes.
There's a lot of weed since then, but I remember. Weird shit I remember. Weird shit.
What's it called? I read like your first 2 months. Because I was trying to read it. I was like, how can I read all of these? Because I ended up going on desktop view on my phone, and I was like, hold on, I can open an entire month and then read all of that. Hold on, this blog spot's amazing. Hold on, why haven't I heard of this website?
I'm surprised it's still up and running when I send the link to people. So.
Look, it's pretty nice actually. Like you got the poster for it. You review. I was like, oh shit, let's go back. That's where we left off, and I think that's the last thing I read was you. I think you read a Tubi review.
What am I?
It was your Pixar review, I think.
Was it the Pixar top 5?
Yeah.
Like the Pixar 5 best and worst?
Yeah. No, best. It was just the best.
It's just the best. So this started, I think we talked about it the last time. This started in 2008. Dark Knight.
Right.
Was the first movie that I reviewed, and it was on MySpace.
Oh, okay.
So I had a rolling deal where I would do like top 5 best and worst Jim Carrey movies, Disney movies, Pixar movies, Tom Hanks movies, which I watched one of those this week. So, but yeah, that's where it started. And then I shortly interned for a Canadian website called idiotbox.ca.
Okay.
And I did, daily and weekly segments on there for them. And once that kind of dried up, they couldn't get funding, because you had to sell ad space back then to kind of keep those websites running and shit. It's not as cheap. I just quit writing for them, and that's when I turned back to Blogspot and just started my own shit.
Okay. I'm seeing it all triangulate.
I don't know why it never went anywhere else, but work and 2 kids, and was married at the time, got divorced. Then I went back to it because I think if you read through there's a time where I turn and break down at the time my top 10 favorite Walking Dead episodes as well.
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, oh, maybe I turn it into a Walking Dead blog, or I just never latched onto a creative vein again with it. So, but yeah, there was a time where I was going to a movie every week, every Friday at least, if not 2. Like I'd go to like an adult movie, not porn, but like an actual movie. Cinema on Friday, and then take the kids to go see a kids movie on Saturday and write a blog about them on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was just what I did. It's what I enjoyed. Now I'm up on stage telling silly stories about how my life looks through my eyes, which is pretty fucked up. So earlier we had some Kush cake from Good Life. Weeds. What kind of weeds is this?
I think it's still the same from last time. The thing that's been trying to kill us. It's that cherry runts.
Oh, the runt. That's getting towards
cherry runts.
Getting towards the end, it starts to bite back.
Oh yeah, she bites. She's got that friggin' cayenne in her.
So should we tell everybody that we got some?
We got some throwbacks. I'm finally, guys. I'm not unemployed anymore. I can prove it. Guys.
We got a small sample today. Ooh, little snacky snack.
A snacky poo. We'll do a wraparound. Shout out to
little shots.
Oh, I'm a filthy hooligan. I do it in my hand. All right. Hold on. Cheers.
Cheers.
Tippies.
The stuff. He's got the real stuff. Look him up. I'm good.
You can take on an army, bro.
Take on Iron Man and Doctor Doom.
Yo. I'm so mad we still don't have Doctor Doom in Marvel Rivals. It's like, okay, I get it. He's supposed to be like the meta reason for why this whole story is going on. But like, why not? I want to play as Doctor Doom. Let me use some like magic techno grenades. I want to use his time disc. Come on.
Do you think that leading up to or after the release of Fantastic Four this summer, do you think he'll be available? Because when does season 2 start for that? In which that's another question I have for the video game expert on the panel here. What's with video games getting seasons? They don't have just a game and then it's a new game. It's because it's their streaming now? Is that
no, not so much. Okay. So
they're trying
gaming wise, like there's competitive games like Call of Duty, and so like thankfully with Call of Duty they just keep releasing new games. So instead of seasons, it's like Call of Duty 7, but it's actually Call of Duty 12. Call of Duty 15, because if you're not keeping up, it's actually 17.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, now there's just, like, these free games. Fortnite, PUBG, Overwatch, I think, started to go on free. And now Marvel Rivals, free. Competitive game. And there's different type of competitive games. Like, you can actually just play sport games. Like, those are just traditionally competitive, and you can play those.
Right. I'm a Madden guy. I mean, not that great at it, but I beat my son-in-law every now and then when I play him.
And like they do the same thing with shooters and fighters and like tabletop-ish games. I think they do like competitive Civilization. Have you ever heard?
No, but I know like the mobile games where you just like build an empire or whatever.
I think.
Is it kind of like that, or is
Yeah, that's basic. That's kind of the gist. But I say that we, and I kind of threw this out with some of the other gamer boys in the scene. I think we should do a comedians civilization podcast. Like 3 to 5 of us, maybe 6. We can have up to 12 if you want to go crazy. But like like I think table wise, maybe like 5.
whose underling can I be? Because I'm gonna need like, it's gonna be like the weak guy going into prison. I'm gonna need protection. I'm gonna need like guidance. Like, this is what you do. This is what you don't do.
I say we have a 0 episode.
A 0 episode.
And we go from there. Because, look, dude, it's amazing. It's amazing. Have you ever played Catan?
Haha!
It's Catan adjacent.
Okay, it's Catan adjacent. I am familiar with Catan. I play that when I go down to Houston. Shout out Texas. And visit my kid. Yeah, I really enjoy that game, actually.
So it's Catan with like 3 more things, to say the least.
Okay.
But it's like similar.
And it's called Civilization?
Yeah, Sid Meier's Civilization. There's like, I think there's about to be Civ 7, I want to say. We're on Civ 6 right now. But honestly, I think Civ 5 is the one everyone likes. And that's the one that like runs pretty much on anything. And so it actually it's very touch friendly, honestly. And so if it's touch friendly, it's pretty simple enough to understand. It's all like, this is your city.
I'm gonna pour some more coffee.
Oh, let me. May you top me off, sir?
Like toppings.
That's good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the hot mug.
It's a coffee from a failed catering venture.
Ooh. What type? What roast are we talking here?
This is just medium roast. Store brand Meyer, I believe this time.
Okay.
It may have been what's on sale.
Not charging. What the fuck are we talking about? Those 2 joints are hitting hard.
We may have to get some food rolling. Why video games have seasons?
Yes. Okay, so competitively, and then with these games that don't need like a new game release, it's
just add-ons, like
it's more characters,
updates,
more updates. Now we call it a season.
Okay.
2. It's like, season 2 update 14.6.1 came out, and so now we got Rocket Raccoon's new skin.
So those in other games, like I hear people talk about Fortnite, like there's new drops. Like, is that a thing? Like they dropping new?
Okay, I'm not too savvy on that because I don't.
I'm not savvy on any of it, clearly. So,
like, as far as I know, Fortnite does regularly do crossover events, as far as I can understand it.
Yeah,
so
my kid had like a Family Guy, like a
Peter
Griffin.
Like damn near everything's been in Fortnite, and you can get their skins. Yeah. So like it's just the multiverse at this point. And like during Infinity War coming out, like the first movie coming out, Infinity War was the first one, right?
Yes.
You could play as Thanos on Fortnite, and if you got the Infinity Gauntlet, you just won. But you had to find it in a loot drop, because in the game you drop.
Okay, that's where I got the okay.
You all drop off a straight line, and then find your loot, and then every I think it's supposed to go out to like 40 minutes and like it's like maybe 3-4 rounds ish of the storm getting closer. So like everyone's getting closer on this map. And so like maybe halfway through there's like loot drops. If you get them, depending on what time, you might get the Infinity Gauntlet. You might get the 7 Dragon Balls. You might get. You might become Peter Griffin, I guess. I don't know. There's been a lot of Marvel stuff.
That makes sense. It's a big IP. They'd want to work with them. But it also makes sense that now Marvel has their own version. I mean, it only makes total sense for them to do. Like, why are we sharing? Let's do our own thing.
Look, and let me talk some fucking shit. And here's what I've been fucking trying to tell my other friend. Because, dude, what? A bunch of characters that I like in an okay video game setup does really well. Awesome. I don't care about Overwatch, bro. Overwatch, the big name in hero fighters, in hero shooters. Dude, I paid full price for it, so I had high expectations. I'm like, well, this game is gonna be good, but it's just meh because it's this free game. You could just get this free game with characters you like now, because Overwatch came out 2016, maybe.
Way before I was into any of it. Yeah. I literally just got an Xbox, like, again. I had one when the kids were little. They had the Kinect. We did the dance games.
Dude,
and the
shit. Kinect, honestly.
It was fun. It was fun. I liked that way better than the Wii. I was not a Wii fan.
The Wii at the time was not great.
Yeah. But then when I got divorced, the kids kept the Xbox. I just got one back maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe max. So, and I've only been playing Madden, some slime cart racers with my kid on Game Pass, Forza, shit like that.
You have the newest Xbox?
I have an Xbox One.
Is that the older one?
I don't know. I'm no tech giant.
I'm not going on Xbox. I like PlayStation because it's easy to know where I'm at.
4, 5.
Do you have the one that's supposed to be like the PS5? Or the one that's supposed to be like the PS4?
I have a white one sitting on the mantle over there with 2 remotes on the top of it. That's which one I have.
We should see if it runs Marvel Rivals. Cause Jake, that's the best part of this game. It's cross-platform. So if you can't play competitively, but you can play with anybody on any console.
Ooh.
So I have a PC, a computer account, and a PlayStation account.
This sounds like a little side project for tomorrow. Side quest, which on the next episode we'll have to talk about.
We gotta do side quests.
The side quests. Maybe not the next episode, a couple episodes. But so wrapping down the video games, now that we know I have homework to do, I need to check into Civilization. And I need to see if I can run Marvel Rivals on my Xbox. So, 2 homework assignments for me to do.
Come on.
Also, while I was smoking some marijuana today, I sent you a text. I had a great idea.
Yes.
About changing up the format of the show. I think 4 episodes in, maybe, I think we finally hit on something that, moving forward, we might be able to actually direct in a good direction, setup-wise.
I mean, at this point, Hopefully you've been able to listen well enough and not have a stroke watching it either. Yeah, man, we're just talking about movies and video games, man. Like
movies, TV, the visual entertainment world, the
foods.
culture that pops, and finger foods. There's been a lot of potato talk, which will continue.
I mean,
And we got the video game expert, man.
the video game. We got a freaking tried and true movie reviewer, dude. And like this is what I was actually trying to get to, like, and this is like not to say it was destiny. No, like there was this one dude back in Seattle before I went into comedy, but I was like I'm gonna do a comic book. I'm gonna start a vlog. I'm gonna start an animated vlog. I don't know. Like this one dude was listening to me talk about some of the Disney movies. Disney Renaissance was the era I grew up in.
Okay.
And I think I was talking about The Lion King versus The Little Mermaid. He's like, dude, I think you should just review movies. I was like, you think? I've been thinking about it.
It's always been a passion of mine. Clearly, movies, entertainment, movies, TV, they just do a thing to me. Like, I told you I watched a Tom Hanks movie this week. It's called Here. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's essentially the history of this single house. And kind of to spoil the fuck out of it is it's a house that's built in Pennsylvania across the street from where Benjamin Franklin lived. So it goes through the history of who lived in there from the very beginning. It's a single shot, though, looking from like what would be the dining room of the house into the living room and out the big bay window. And it never moves. The camera never moves. The transition they use are these little windows that like pop up, and then it shows a time difference, and then just all of a sudden the rest of it starts popping in and takes you to that period. It was an interesting storytelling. It was Robert Zemeckis directed it. Obviously Back to the Future guy. But it was just really good. The end of the movie, the camera started moving, and I got a little tear. I had a little one.
Oh fuck! One of those movies.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. It's one of those that'll do it to you. And it's like right, and it's almost like that's the planned moment. It's like instantly that camera starts rotating in the room for the first time in the movie, and it just takes you there. It'll get you, and it's Tom Hanks. So,
all right. Put it on the list here.
Here, it's on Netflix.
Okay,
that's a good one.
Because movie-wise, have I watched anything other than all these Marvels?
Yeah, you've got a list to compile through. By my count, I believe that's 7 more you still have to go. Plus some shows, probably.
I did finish What If. I think we talked about that last time.
We did.
It was kind of mid.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I went to the library and I read Doctor Strange, man. I am deep in Marvel right now. Like, I don't know. I think I have a problem. Like a lobotomy or something.
Oh, man. You need an infusion of something. Oh, man.
And I'm playing all this Marvel Rivals. Invincible? Have you been watching Invincible?
I have not picked up the new season at all, and I've got Amazon Prime on pause right now.
Okay.
So That's why I'm hitting the Disney Plus stuff and some other things. I did go back, and I'm about 4 episodes deep into Creature Commandos. Not enough to really give too much of an opinion. I'll continue watching and report back next time. That's the first canonized item on James Gunn's DC slate. So, even though it's animated, it will be canon to the live-action Superman that comes out next year.
Okay.
Or this year. This summer. Yeah, we got Superman and Fantastic Four coming out.
Okay. By extension. What do we have movie-wise this year?
For...
Like what? Is it May supposed to be big movie month?
It'll be the summer. You've got Thunderbolts from Marvel coming out in May. And then I believe it's Superman First comes out at the end of June, beginning of July. And then Fantastic Four comes out right before Comic-Con in July, which would be like the third. It's usually like the third Thursday, Friday, Saturday of July, whatever that is. That's a bucket list item, is going to Comic-Con. Any hookups would be appreciated.
You guys want to guys from Michigan, eh?
Maybe hit up the Motor City Comic-Con this fall as well.
That'd be cool.
That's something I've always wanted to do.
Where does that get put up?
It used to be in Novi. I don't know if they've moved it downtown to the Huntington Center or not.
Okay.
But it used to be out at the Novi Showplace.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, but, man, I am getting the munchies pretty hardcore.
Munchies.
And gonna start up some dinner. You want to wrap her up? What do you think? You got anything else to add? I know we got some big couch potato talk next week.
We got some for next week. I was gonna try to prod right now.
Let's keep that little surprise.
Okay.
That has to do with the format.
Okay. I think we could wrap it up. I got nothing. You got nothing.
I got nothing. I got some shows to plug.
Oh, let's plug it up.
Let's plug up some shows. Let's see. This should probably drop on Monday.
Mondays, what's up?
So let's see. Tuesday night I will be at Chevy's Place down in Toledo. Wednesday night I will be back in my hometown, Fort Wayne, Indiana, performing at the Summit City Comedy Club. And then Saturday night back in Fort Wayne at the Fort Wayne Comedy Club. And then Sunday in Grand Rapids doing the Sunday Night Funnies. That's where I'll be. You anything?
I'm just slumming around. Doing the open mic circuit. So,
2 of those are open mics. Summit City and Fort Wayne. Booked open mics. Sign-up sheets.
Those closed mics.
Those closed mics. Super excited to perform, though, back in my hometown. So it'll be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that'll be cool. But that's all that I've got.
All she wrote.
That's all she wrote.
See you guys around.
See you guys next time.